Hello everybody. Hi. Welcome, and today I am wanted to talk to you about a few things. The fear, this virus thing, about the world, and about taking care of yourself. Lots of tips today, lots of good advice and my own personal view of things. And yeah, I think that we are going to get started. First, I want to introduce myself. My name is Anne-Grete Christiansen, and I come from Oslo, Norway. For those who you do not know where that is in the world, it's in the Scandinavian countries north of Europe. Okay, and it's springtime, or tomorrow is the first month of spring here in Norway, but it's cold here. It's been down to -4 or 5 degrees Celsius here at night time, and in the daytime it's been between +3 to +5, 7 maybe, yeah, degrees Celsius. So it's definitely not very warm anymore. It's not, yeah, it's going to be warmer, of course. And also they're saying that we must be aware of flood, because up in the mountains there is still a lot of snow. They say that during 20 years there's not been so much snow in the mountains, and when it starts to melt, it will come down. So yeah, we need to be aware of that. And also, actually it's very dry outside, so it's danger of fires, outside. So that's how it is. Anyway, on to today's topics. First, I'm going to talk about this coronavirus, or COVID-19 is also it's called, COVID-19. And honestly, people, I tried to act and be and do things as normally as possible. Meaning, I am, of course, washing my hands. I am, of course, keeping distance from people. I don't hug anyone. So I do all of these things. I wear gloves on my hands when I'm out. So I take all of these precautionary things. I mean, I do all of these things, but I also try and be as normal and as positive as I possibly can. I know this is time when, yeah, there's so much going on and we don't know. Honestly, we don't know. Because every day we hear about people dying. Of course, we also hear people come back. They get healthy again, okay? So they actually survive. That's great to hear. And, all of this creates a lot of fear. A lot of fear from the unknown, because honestly, people, we have no idea. We never experienced this before. This is something new for everybody of us. And honestly, what can we do? And what shall we do? Well, I think that what we shall do, and we can do, and we should do, is that we should keep in contact with each other. This is one way of doing it. Another way is to have a Zoom call, invite your friends over, because honestly, people, we can't have parties, we can't go to the pub anymore, we can't go to the restaurants. I mean, here in Norway, things are closed off. The schools, the university, the kindergartens, the centers that have a lot of shops in them, they have how you say this, they have less hours open, okay? So, and the food stores here in Norway, they have open in the mornings for those that are elderly, for those that are very frightened of all of this, so that it will be less people. Me personally, actually, me and my husband yesterday, we went and shopped a lot of food. Not that we should be, storing a lot of food, but more because we should not go to the store every day. Because I eat a ton of fruit and vegetables, and therefore they are fresh foods, meaning that they will not last for a long time. So I need to buy a lot of this stuff, right? Okay. So, over to the next topic that I was going to take up today. That's the world. And you're thinking, the world? Well, Mother Gaia, or Mother Earth, if you like. And I believe more and more, each and every day actually. I believe that the world has really shaken us up to wake us up. It's a really a wake-up call, this. Why am I saying that? Well, it's to make us see the truth. It's to make us realize certain things, that maybe all this stress that we're doing isn't so good for us. It is to make us change, to make us see things differently, to actually force us to do things differently. It's to now people actually do have time to make, I would say, proper food. They have time to cook meals, okay? You have time to read that book that's been lying there that you haven't read yet because you haven't had the time, you haven't felt like you had the time. Now you can do it. And what about that TV show you have always wanted to see? Well, don't you have the time to see it now? Yes, you do. It's also time for the world. Mother Gaia, as I call her, or Mother Earth. She is breathing. She's cleaning up. She is healing. And why am I saying that? Well, there's less cars, less trains, less boats, less airplanes in the air. So the air that we breathe is getting cleaner. You understand? It's getting cleaner, and we stay home and we take care of things at home. And I also honestly think that it's so sad. And I work in a food store. I work in the fresh food department. So I need to wash my hands often. I need to use gloves because I touch food that's not wrapped in anything, okay? And I think it's so sad that we had to have this crisis, this virus in this world, to have people actually be aware of that they need to wash their hands. Because I have customers coming and touching into the food, and I don't know where their hands has been before they come to the store, right? Anyway, so I think it's sad that we have to learn to be clean now. I mean, we should be aware of this from before, but obviously that's not the case. And yeah, so I think that's important. And in areas in the world, animals suddenly have come back. The waters have been cleaner, and they suddenly see swans coming, they see dolphins coming in. So things are actually changing in this world. Yes, it is really changing. So that's something to think about, and it's something good coming out of this. And then my last topic for today was taking care of yourself. Yeah, okay. Eating healthy is one thing. And I don't mean actually eating more fruit and vegetables, because that's good for us. And herbs, berries, things like that. Mushrooms, and nuts. Yeah, because these things are good for us. It's good for the body, good for the health, good for the immune system. And that's actually important these days, isn't it? To take care of the immune system, to actually take care of our body. And also drink lots of clean water. And you can also have in the water, you can put strawberries if you like, watermelon. You can put herbs in the water. You can put lemon or lime in the water, or oranges to make another taste of the water if you like. Okay? Make tea, herbal tea, for example. And of course, to get enough rest and sleep. I mean, that goes without saying. We need to have the rest and the sleep. And of course, now we have the time to do a nap during the day, for example. Like, yeah, I know in the Mediterranean countries, they have the siesta time in the middle of the day. And that's, of course, because it's too hot. And they have the lunch and they have a nap time in the middle of the day. And yeah, we can do that now, can't we? And exercise. I mean, of course, I understand that now all the gyms and those clubs that we go to exercise, they are closed, obviously, for a reason, of course. And but that doesn't say that you couldn't do exercise anyway, because you can do a lot of things without going to the gym, can't you? Like you can go for a walk, you can go jogging. And of course, I understand if you are in quarantine and you are in isolation and you can't go out, then do what you can where you are. Yoga, for example. You don't need a lot of space to do yoga, right? And you can walk around in your living room, you can walk out on your balcony. I mean, you have to do what you can where you are at the time being, of course. But of course, if you're not in total isolation like me, I was home 14 days, a bit earlier. I'm back at work now. But I was then walking outside because I live close to a forest, or we took the car and we drove maybe for an hour or two to get to a place where we knew that maybe there wouldn't be so much people, okay, so that we can go for a walk, be in the nature, because it's, oh my goodness, it's doing so much good for my soul anyway, to be in nature. And let me see, I'm just looking at my notes. And you can walk around in the street if you are able to do that, because fresh air, people, it's good for us. It's really good for the system, good for the immune system too, right? To hear the birds, to feel the sun in your face, and to go out in the night, look at the stars, the moon, things like that, you know? It's worth it. It's really good for you. And about taking care of yourself too. It's not only about food and what we drink and exercise. It's also talk to people, talk to your family and friends first and foremost, I guess. Ask them if they're okay, you know? And a phone call, a Skype call, a Zoom call, messenger calling, messenger, you can also on messenger see each other for free. So there are lots of ways of like calling and seeing each other for free. There is options, you know. And we can do this. And we can also use the internet, like Facebook, to send out lots of positive things, pictures and of animals, natures, things like that. You know, send out something positive. Share something fun, so people can laugh. We all need to have a little laughter too, because this time is very serious and there's a lot of drama, I would say. A lot of news that we don't want to hear, okay? But so therefore, create an atmosphere where there's love, fun, and lots of positivity. I think it's amazing to do that, and it's needed. It's very much needed in these days. And I mean, we will all get through this, okay? This storm will pass for sure. One day it will pass. Okay, we have to just believe in that. And then when it passes, just think about that day when you can go out and you can hug everybody. You know, you can go out to the pub and have that beer and hug and talk and sit close together. You know, that's something to look forward to, isn't it? Because that day will come. We don't know when. No, we don't. We don't know when. But it will come, for sure. And you know, all those things that's been put at hold now. But still together we will and we can do this, you know. And another thing to take care of yourself. I've mentioned yoga, and then we have the meditation, the mindfulness. Alright, and it doesn't mean just sitting, like this. It doesn't mean that. It can be washing your hands, okay? So you can wash your hands and be mindful at the same time, because you can feel the skin, you feel the soap, you hear the water running. That's a little meditation in itself, a mindfully meditation, okay? Or you can just sit down and say, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. Like a prayer, if you like. And try just to sit down and take a few deep breaths down to your belly, stomach area. Breathe it all the way from your nose, all the way down to your stomach. And then out through your mouth. It will do the world of good, and you will ground yourself a bit more, okay? So, and other things you can do when you're home, and you can read that book, you can paint, you can write, you can play games with your kids, or just the adults. Play games, do something, okay? Do things that make you happy, because yeah, you need it. We all need it. These times are difficult, and so it is, but we will get through them, okay? And yeah, I will share a card. These cards, I hope you can see them. I can do them cards from Louise Hay. I think you can see them, I think. I will draw a card, and I will let you all get back to your day. Alright, let's see if we can have a card today. Let's see. Which one should I choose? Let's see what I feel like. I feel like taking this, to be honest. Okay, I feel like taking this. I will put the other way away. Oh, okay. I'll show you the card. I'll read it first for you. Life is very simple. When I give what I give out comes back to me. I mean, hey, today I choose to give love. Hey, isn't that perfect? I show it to you. I hope you see it. I don't know if you do. You might see it backwards, but... And you see the wishing well. The wishing well, hey? We can all make a wish, can't we? Yeah. The other side says that deep at the center of my being is an infinite well of love. I'll show you. That's something. Alright people, I have gone on long enough. If you like what you see, more to come. so please subscribe to me. I'm Anna Grete from Norway. So thank you so much for watching, and subscribe to me if you like what you see. There's a bell also there that if you click on that, you will be notified when I do a video and put it out. So otherwise I will put some things in the description that you can read. And I wish you the best day ever, or the best night, evening. So take care of you, take care of those you love. Call them, talk to them, tell them you love them, because that's needed in these days. Thank you so much, people. Namaste, and go with love, and God bless. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Anna Grete from Norway. Thank you very much. Bye.